Hello, this is Father Daniel Kim, Maryknoll Missioner, and welcome to our daily Gospel reading and reflection. Today's Gospel reading is according to St. Matthew, chapter 23, verses 13 to 22. Jesus said to the crowds and to his disciples, "Woe to you, scribes and Pharisees, you hypocrites! You lock the kingdom of heaven before men. You do not enter yourselves, nor do you allow entrance to those trying to enter. Woe to you, scribes and Pharisees, you hypocrites! You traverse sea and land to make one convert, and when that happens, you make him a child of Gehenna, twice as much as yourselves. Woe to you, blind guides, who say, 'If one swears by the temple, it means nothing. But if one swears by the gold of the temple, one is obligated.' Blind fools, which is greater, the gold or the temple that made the gold sacred? And you say, 'If one swears by the altar, it means nothing. But if one swears by the gift on the altar, one is obligated.' You blind ones, which is greater, the gift or the altar that makes the gift sacred? One who swears by the altar swears by it, and all that is upon it. One who swears by the temple swears by it, and by him who dwells in it. One who swears by heaven swears by the throne of God, and by him who is seated on it." The Gospel of the Lord. Praise to you, O Lord Jesus Christ. We come across in today's passage Jesus' particularly lengthy admonishment of the scribes and Pharisees. This isn't to point out that all scribes and Pharisees were bad people. However, the contextual reason for this passage in Matthew's Gospel is primarily to underscore the conflict between Pharisaic Judaism and the Matthean community during the time this Gospel was written. With the formation of a novel religion, that is Christianity, tied to Jewish roots, there was a lot of tension simmering between the old guard and the vanguard adherents, which converged on an official level during the Council of Jerusalem around the year 50 AD. And fortunate for us, it was decided that Christianity should be open to all, especially Gentiles, that is, non-Jews. However, as we know, the takeaway spiritual message from this particular passage is Jesus' call to action to live authentically as possible, so that our hearts and behaviors complement each other. Moreover, duplicity and feigned righteousness is a culprit that causes us to suffer, not so much the sin itself. Not only does this juggling act sap us of precious energy that can be used much more constructively, but being disingenuous runs the risk of being delusional, thus further alienating ourselves from reality where God dwells. So rather than trying to deny that our shortcomings exist, let us take the leap of faith that by embracing them, God's grace will transform our weaknesses into strength. Thank you for listening to today's Gospel reading and reflection. Please be sure to tune in again tomorrow. Have a blessed and wonderful day.
If you enjoyed today's Gospel reading and reflection, please make sure that you subscribe wherever you're listening to podcasts. Also, if you know somebody who may find value in today's reading, please make sure that you share it with them. To learn more about how you can support the work that Maryknoll does around the world, please visit us at maryknollsociety.org. And if you're interested in subscribing to our online magazine, please feel free to visit us at maryknollmagazine.org. Thank you once again for spending your time with us today, and God bless.